Oh yeah, this is perfect vibes. I don't have the new Linkin Park album. I don't have the new Linkin Park album downloaded, so I can't play that. I don't think I'd be able to, but I want to. New album's fucking great. Like I told Otter earlier, like, whatever. Well, like, if an album is a 10 out of 10 and the lowest point in the album is a song that you can only really listen to like 2 or 3 times in a row, phenomenal album. No, we let that Genesis keys cook. I just dropped a new track, and it was only a work in progress, so I'm kind of mad. Because I really want a full version of that song you made. Like, if I could, I would commission Genesis Keys to make me, like, a character theme in the vein of, like, a fighting game, because, like, his vibes are, like, well, I say his, because my brain defaults to that sometimes. Their vibes are immaculate, because I don't actually know what their gender is. It's like, their vibes suit exactly what I'm looking for music sometimes. Alright, chat. Well, actually, docs, merge chat? Oh, I can't look at the merge chat through here. I'm not going for all chaos on rolls. I will be using some type of heat option to get around that because all the oh shit, is that my boy? Oh, almost put that in the wrong place. Background. Oh yeah! The Fate Extra OST. This is another case of, like, the vibes continue to be immaculate. Somebody could get mad and be like, but it's only subpar jazz. I don't care if you consider it subpar jazz. I fucking love the Fate Extra OST. And when it comes to me and music, if I vibe with it, that's all I need. But again, I'm literally inventing someone who probably does exist out there. Because the chances of someone like that existing are never not zero. Because you never know. Somebody out there could be some weird asshole who is very meticulous in grading of something that didn't need to be graded in the first place. Sometimes things can just be enjoyed. However, it is not wrong to criticize them. Criticism is a form in which you then create something better in the future. Weird shit like that. I'm just yapping. That's what I normally do. Link shared. That's all I had to do, right? That's all I had to do. Yeah. I don't have anything. I'm not missing anything else. And if I am, I'll worry about it later. I'll be fine. No. Hell no. I don't care about that. I open a Discord server to look, see what people are up to, and I get hit with, oh, I fixed this. It's like, you bitch, you ain't fixed shit. You did not fix the design, you just didn't like it. That's what it was. Hold on 1 second. Come on. Okay. But yeah, like, got hit with someone hitting ye old, oh, I fixed this design. It's like, you didn't fix shit, dude. You're just being an asshole about a design you don't like because you don't like horny things. What is it with people being either prudes or trying to be safe horny and then also being the world's wildest degenerate in silence? It's like, it's okay to like horny things, but you like it in moderation. You don't do it to an excessive degree where it becomes all your personality is, because then you run the risk of creating an imbalance, and balance is key. I am some purple-haired anime git who talks about whatever. Who the fuck cares what I think about balance? Somebody out there, probably, I assume. TBA time. Actually, no. Back to the room. Because I didn't open the game yet. I love One Separate Meeting. OST is so good. There. Now everything's in order, because I was trying to make sure. Sonic Advance holds a very special place in my heart, because this is something I, like, legitimately grew up with. Like, this and Mega Man Battle Network 1 were, like, my first video games. Like, some of my first. My first was... My first video game was technically Pokemon on... Pokemon Puzzle League on Game Boy Color, but my first ones that were like, that I really had a proper grasp of what's mine were Sonic Advance 1 and Mega Man Battle Network 1. Those were mine. Those belong to me. And it also is what kickstarted my love for the Blue Bomber and the Blue Blur. Really? There was a difficulty? The fuck? This game had a difficulty select? I didn't know that. But yeah, it's a simple Sonic platformer. You got your selection of characters. You got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. I'm gonna be singing to Sonic because, hey, you can never go wrong with the man himself. Plus, like, he's probably one of the characters I'm most comfortable with in the first place. Hey, that is a thing. Hey, baby! Just in time, because we just started. Nothing you missed, aside from me doing my normal rambling. This takes me back to when I would sit, like, in the living room in front of the, like, tall, weird, skinny lamp that people would use to, like, hang their clothes. Like, hang their jackets and stuff. It's like I never left. I'm not good at this game, by the way, but damn if I don't love how it feels still. Can I do the... No, I can't do the thing until Sonic Advance 3. This, like... I didn't get exposed to Green Hill Zone until I want to say I was, like, 7? So this was my first real exposure to it, and it's its own thing. Like, Neo Green Hill is its own thing. Well, shit! A lot more solid at this game than I remembered. Also, like, recently, like, I want to say, like, a week or two ago, watched a video talking about the animation of these games and how they add a lot more to, like, how these characters look and feel personality-wise in this space. And I think, motherfucking Buzz Bombers, I swear. Okay, that one was on me. Look at him go. Man, like, they added a lot of frames of animation to this that just kind of... They make the characters feel way more alive than they did compared to, like, how they were in the Genesis, and even then, for the time on the Genesis, they were really good looking. Like, the sprites were really good looking, and these sprites still hold up today. Like, if you've ever seen a Sonic 2D animation on the internet, you definitely have seen this and the Sonic Battle sprites multiple times. I know you have. Most of us have. If you've been around on YouTube and the internet long enough. I did say I was bad at these games, so yes, I'm going to get hit. But I'm an aggressive piece of shit. I want that damage. Still works out in the end. Aren't you glad that didn't kill? Hell yeah. And welcome to Secret Bait. Like shit just kind of happens in this game. Shit goes by fast, and I love it. Also, damn, the OST still holds up really well. The barrier I thought had the shield power-up, I thought had the power of the moon built into it. Just because of, like, the effect around him. And I still kind of do to this day. I could kind of see a crescent moon on it. 2, 3, there we go. High-speed, fast-action 2D platforming without feeling like it's completely on rails. You still gotta think about what you're doing while you go. And I feel like that's good. Like, it's a nice little balance. No acquirable supersonic, like in the Genesis games, but what can you do? Back, forth, up. 2, 3. There we go. Man, the quality of this OST actually is really fucking high. Like, for the GBA, this is really good. Over here. Ain't gonna catch me with that shit. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna get hit by something like that later anyways. We're making good time. We've only just started and we're clearing acts really fast. Wait until I start dying a lot. Two, 3. Down. Ah, damn it. I do hate some of these enemies with a passion, just because of how they function. Okay. I thought I was gonna fling myself into the abyss there. I think there's like 6 or 7. It's either 7. It has to be like 7 acts if I remember correctly. I'm so glad the speed shoes got their own track later because This is awful. Like, the speed shoes getting their own track kind of helps add to them more as a power-up. But man, I do not miss that sped-up music shit. Alright. 1, 2, and we're moving. There we go. I just wanted to get up here. I'm not tracking down the Chaos Emeralds traditionally, I am cheating for those. That's right, folks. We're gonna cheat. Also, like, getting the Chaos Emeralds in this game only really yields an extra boss fight. And I'm not a huge fan of that. And again, I think, like, yeah, this was during that era of Supersonic final boss only. So it is a little to me. Oh! Up here. Alright, let the small animals go out of the badniks, you know, you do what we do. Take us out of here. I said take us out of here, what the hell? God, that's so confusing to look at nowadays when, like, paying attention to how stages are designed in games. I feel like that confuses me now. It's like, wait, how... What kind of non-Euclidean bullshit was that? Did he just clip through the floor? Shit. Give me that. I'ma need that. I need that iron got sent to the back rooms for real. Flip through floor, back rooms time. I have no problem shedding rings if it means Eggman has to hold that L. Anyways. Hell yeah. And we're in Casino. And we're in Casino Zone already. This game just kind of flies by a little bit, and before you know it when it's over, you kind of want to play it again. It has a lot... It has much better balancing in its stage design compared to the game we'll be playing this coming Wednesday, which is Sonic Advance 2. I still like some aspects of 2, but man, one of them is definitely, like, one of the things I hate about that game is the bottomless pits. Like, you're gonna see when we get there, but going from this game to that, it's like, oh, I'm going to die if I decide to stop here. Also, something you might notice, like, Sonic is the somersault from Sonic Adventure, but it's kind of... Like, it's kind of really bad here. It's better in 2 and 3. Well, there's a lot of things that are better in 3, and you'll see when we get there. Just letting you know now, when it comes to that, man, there are just some things that are so much better in 3 that people don't talk about because... But 2 speed. 3 has speed, but it also focuses on platforming more. Y'all would know that if you weren't busy hating. Ooh, more rings. Oh yes, nice. Spin, 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 spin. Whoop! And we're launching ourselves off to the next stage already. Hell yeah. It's Casino Paradise Zone. Where on Mobius is Casino Paradise? Right at the tip. This game has rail grinding, but I don't think I ever actually have succeeded in using that correctly. Go down. This way? Launch? Oh, damn it. No. No! I wanted to go to the top path game. Alright, cool. Down we go. That's trippy looking. Speaking of the back rooms, there we go. Oh, death. That would have cost me a lot of rings. Rings that I kind of need to, you know, hopefully get an extra life. Me and my big mouth. What's everybody been up to today? I listened to the new Linkin Park album earlier. And the new lead singer, Emily Armstrong, she did a really fucking good job on it. It doesn't feel like she's trying to be Chester. Like, she did really fucking good. And I love that, like, the songs still feel like Linkin Park. Even if someone else is singing, at the end of the day, it's straight up Linkin Park, through and through. Like, the vibes are there. And the vibes never left. We are, like, like, to quote an image Otter sent me, we are so back it's not even funny. Nah, I can't let that happen. Are y'all gonna... are y'all gonna keep going down that way, or... There we go. One more? No. I need that! I need that for living! There. Fuck it, we don't need that for living. I lied. Alright, let's get you out of these bad nicks. Well, these bad nick makers. Yeah, like, the new album's really good. Like, I highly recommend, like, Emptiness Machine, Stain, Good Things Go. Especially with Good Things Go, that song is really good. And Heavy, Where's the Crown? Really... Like, those songs are really fucking good. I was gonna say, wait. This is the water stage. I gotta move my ass. I'd play these stages as other characters. Can we not? Don't look at me like that. Blame the stage designers. Oh, water in a Sonic game. I don't hate you, but... I'm not a big fan of you either. You know, now that I think about it, it's really great that there's a water stage in this game, but no... Where's the bubble shield at? This is definitely post-Sonic 3. Y'all didn't think to... like, bubble shield? At all? Just a thought, really. Please, no. Thank you. That song sets off, like an anxiety attack in my head where it's like, oh, I'm underwater. Did I touch a checkpoint? Also, I was talking about the new Linkin Park album, but yeah, like I said, like, the whole album's really fucking good. Like, the only song I could say, like, it's pretty good. It's, like, freaking Casualty, and even then, I think Casualty is still a really good song on its own. like, in its own right. And up, over. Ha! I saw that. Nice try, game. Fucking penguin bastard. Let me get this real quick. Thank you. Down here. Thank you, inertia. Oh well. I guess I'm not touching that checkpoint. Wait, is that an extra life? Hey, hold on, wait. Let me, thank you. And we're out of here. Hell yeah. Like, if y'all haven't listened to, like, From Zero yet, do it. Album's really good. Especially if you grew up around Linkin Park, you're gonna like it. I hope. I'm not assuming, I just, like, I genuinely think a lot of people who did will like it. All of my hate! All of my hate! That creature has all of my hate. Like, why you gotta put an enemy there? That enemy there? Come on, down. Come on, there. Nah. No. There the game goes, trying to hold me with a panic attack. Nah. Can't let you do that. Give me that water bubble. Let me get that air bubble, though. I need that. Whoever designed this stage... I just have one question. Why? Why? No! I understand the need for, like, platforming challenges and... like, challenges on a platformer, like, that's fine and dandy. My issue comes in the form of, what the hell do I need the ability to drown? Can we not? Can we not? Can we? Oh, come on. Don't hold me. Woo! Maybe? Not like invincibility in a box that is represented by I think a dandelion? Is that what that flower was? This is some old bullshit. I should not hear that song when I have an invincibility box. If I have invincibility, I should not be able to drown. I'm just saying. I feel like that's fair. You know, if you're invincible, why is drowning something you gotta worry about? Down the slide we go. Back into the water. Oh no! I'm trying to survive. I am not trying to win the fight. Like, I'm trying to make sure I have air. Out here, like, he's trying to kill me while I'm underwater. Dude, if you don't do this... Fuck? Okay, what was that? Please, no. Yeah, like, nah, I'll take air over boss damage any day. Alright. Alright, egghead. There we go. You could have won! He could have won! He really could have won! But no, he chose to be an idiot! Whatever. I win. Damn, 30 minutes in. It does not feel like I've been here for 30 minutes talking. You know, looking at this stage reminds me, I wonder what happened to that Sonic maker. Like, I wonder, what did people... I wonder if the team behind that, like, what's their progress on it? Because I haven't heard from it in a while, and I know it's a thing. So it's like, did y'all... There we go. Oh. There. Looking at Sonic sprites here got me like, yo, I could put him in Under Night. Or I could learn how to make custom things for Ikemen Go and actually make a real fighting game on my own. I'm already watching, like, I've already got a shit ton of tutorial, my god. I've already got a shit ton of tutorials prepped for, like, learn how to do, like, spriting stuff. I'm bad at this. Oh. There we go. Oh, and there was a checkpoint there. Lovely. Need that. Oh, shit! You know, Angel Island changes every time I go there. But it never gets... But it's always some extra shit that ain't need to be there. Oh my god. I don't like areas like this. At all. No skipping over checkpoints here. This area is a little too, fall heavy for me to be skipping platforms. I mean, not skipping platforms, skipping checkpoints. What the fuck? From Austrian, my guy, really? Alright. Come on, Sonic. 2, 3, 4. Come on, there. Bingo. Okay, so you can do that in this game, actually. Only in this one spot and not... No, then what I'm thinking of is still relegated to, like, State Act 3 of, It's still relegated to, like, Act 3 of, Not Act 3. Zone 3 of Sonic Advance 3. I do love, like, there's a subtle change to, like, the sprites as they go on. Like, using different, poses for the characters as the series goes on. And my Sonic Advance 3 will have, like, everybody. Oh, It just kind of left me behind. Okay. Ah. Ain't getting me that time, you chameleon bastard. Hell yeah. Yeah. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was unfamiliar with your game. I'm gonna just save state now because I know where this goes if I get too overzealous. How'd I know? Alright, let's try that again. How the hell am I supposed to do this? Come on, you can do this. It's simple. Bounce, bounce. Keep it moving. Motherfucker! You're just kind of chilling off screen. How am I supposed to know you're there, buddy? Come on, bro, just leave me alone. Oh. I see. I see. Grab this. Do this. Ha ha. All of my nervous energy. I have acrophobia, by the way, so yes, I do have a fear of heights. That's not fair at all. Oh wait, can I? Wait, why did it unfold me from ball mode? I wanted to stay as ball. That's whatever. I'm fine. We're good. Just keep moving. There we go. Gonna end poorly? No. I need the game to stop doing that. My heart can't take that. Oh shit, I gotta watch an episode of Dun Dun Dun. Like after the stream, because I haven't watched it yet because I've been I went to stream yesterday and then I went to play something else and I went to play a game with a bunch of friends. Also, as you can see, I'm down to 1 life. Then there we go. I say I'm down to 1 life, the game tries to fucking kill me. And go, oh no, really? 1? Honestly, haha. Cross this. Perpetually decide to hate it here because I didn't do anything wrong. Bop that bad nick in the noggin. Well shit, there was a checkpoint up ahead. Bop that one in the noggin. Realize you could probably make a save point now to save yourself in the future. And keep it moving! I'm sorry I do shit like this sometimes, it's just... My brain does this, I can't help it. What's funny is that I talk to myself a lot, but I don't really like the sound of my own voice like that. No, 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 no! Hello there. This isn't gonna help me or anything, but, why? Well, one time I don't want physics to kick in. Because I end up overshooting it somehow, and I'm only giving And I'm only giving it a light tap. I just want to be able to, like... there! That's not even fair. Look at him, he's still trying to kill me from off screen. Evil bastard bee. No. No brain, no spin dashing, not here. There. Huh. I was safe. And nothing to be worried about at all. I could have let the paranoia leave my system and I would have been fine. Wait a minute. You're not my regular knucklehead. Who are you? Oh. Just a robot. And he barfs missiles. Thank God I got this insta-shield thing. Oh, that's the end of that fight. GG, shake my hands, bitch! Where's the castle? There it is. This takes me back so many good memories. And there's also the bad ones where it was just because I sucked at the game. Hey, Egg Rocket! I swear there's a Mega Man song that starts off like this. Hold on. I don't remember the song beat going that hard. Wait. None of my trust. I saw one pit. None of my trust. But for real though, like... See what I mean? None of my trust! My hands are actually sweating for this because it's like, it's kind of scary. Oh, good. We're going to pretend that didn't happen, okay? No bottomless pit mishaps here. I didn't notice that Egg Rocket actually counts down instead of up. Curious. That's actually cool. Sign of things to come. Remember when I was playing? Remember back when I thought I could be a consistent content creator? I'm gonna fucking scream. I hate that creature. Hey! Not all bad. Not all bad. I thought things would get worse from here. 4. Moving on. I like the stage. I like this track. I don't like falling. 1, 2, 3. There. I hate it here so much. Wait, how far back did I... I went back too far. I just was thinking, oh, wait. How far back did that send me? I don't like that I got flung. There. Maybe I can... Nah, that's not gonna work. Wait. I must be seeing things. I swear that timer went up and then back down. Ah, come on, game, work with me. Oh. Up we go, I guess. A little too fast for that segment, you know? Know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Okay. I get it. Cause I'm like, I know like it's always a path forward. The hell? How do... No, don't question it. Pete? Yes, sir! Hot take, I genuinely enjoy the GBA trilogy over the Genesis trilogy. People can fight me on that if they want. You're not gonna win because I'm not gonna care. Then again, I think the best out of... I genuinely think the best out of the Genesis trilogy is Sonic 3. Sonic 2's alright. Like, I think it's a really good setup for, like, how to solidify the franchise going forward, and then 3 solidifies 2D Sonic, 2D platforming for me in terms of Sonic. 1 is missing a lot. Like, I kid you not, Sonic 1 is missing a lot. And it's like, you wouldn't think it is until you actually sit down with it. And it's not like Sonic 1 is a bad game. It's just the definition of what a lot of people... It's just the definition of what a lot of people call first game syndrome, where the first game has a solid idea, but it's executed incorrectly because of the fact that it is the first game. They don't have they don't have a blueprint to pull from. They got the first game. They got hopes and dreams for that one. Like, that's what they got, dog. And that's what they're gonna use. I actually had a chance to play Advance 1. Advance 1, as I said earlier, was my first Sonic game. Like, I think this still holds up incredibly well. That's not good. Domain expansion ceaseless yap. Stop, we gotta move. Woo! I really do like these sounds a lot. Like, these sounds are really nice. Like, just thinking about the sound quality of the sound effects in this game are really nice on the ear. Inventing my childhood, I never owned Advance 2, but I played a bit of it. I had all 3, and man, if we were in elementary school together, I would have let you borrow my copy just because you like Sonic? My brain would have been like, friend! I fucking hate off-screen projectiles with a passion. No. I will admit though that that screen crunch kind of critical, homie. Be careful. Like screen crunch is death and experience. Not a good one. It is the human experience of all time. There. Yeah, no, I'm not going that way. Oh my god. Why is it like this? There we go! One more? Yes, sir! Pop this open because I need rings. I hate you. I hope I never see you again. And then that. There's a difference between not wanting your player to, like, run aimlessly and trying to hoe them. I wish I grew up together. So I remember all the times I got teach for rings. Like, I liked COD when I got my hands on it because it was like, oh, hey, games to play with friends. It was fun, but I mostly played COD for Call of Duty Zombies. I was never a sports kid. You couldn't convince— what the fuck? Piece of shit. Oh, hey, look, I have 0 rings. That's crazy. Gonna pretend I didn't— gonna pretend I'm in a time loop now. Like, oh, a lot of other kids knew I was into, like, video games. And I still remember being in high school and in my after-school program, and there was a lot of, like, other, like... When I was middle school, Because, like, I want to say, like, around the time of high school, I stopped going to that program. Yeah, like, around, like, later in high school, I stopped going to that program. But yeah, like... Oh, my god. No, we're just gonna go back. That's not worth it. Yeah, like, a lot of people, like, in that like, after-school program, like, how come you don't play no 2K, no Madden? Me, it's boring. I'd rather just go play actual basketball or football, and even then, I don't like sports. They're not fun for me. And, like, I got hit with countless times of, nah, you're just bad at them. It's like, no, I genuinely just don't care for them like that. I hate spike setups like that. Like, it was never fun for me. And when I started meeting more people who were into games that I was into there, it was nice. Got into a couple of arguments with people who wanted to use the TV at the after-school program, who play basketball, who play virtual basketball on a hot summer day indoors. Baffling. That shit really had me like I was kind of pressed. I was sitting there like, what? I legitimately sat there like, how you gonna play basketball indoors on a hot summer day? I know I remember being able to move up and down with that, I guess not. Oh, there we go. That works. Okay, was all I had. People growing up. High school it's weird. High school is actually, like, when I met more people who were just kind of chill about things like that. Because in a way, I kind of, like, it started to define how I would, like, who I would hang out with and people I would call my friend. Because it was like, if I felt like we shared similar energy, I'd hang out with you. And that's how I always put it. Ah, my knee. And that's how I still do it to this day. Oh, hey, look, we're in space. Well, we're in the lithosphere? So we're technically not in space. We're not, like... We're not in... Yeah, like, we're not in space, but we're, like, right... Like, we're nearing it. Look at that. The breakneck speed is back! And even to, like... And even then, I would raise my own children on hang out with people you genuinely think you feel a connection with, instead of just who's popular. Never hang out with people who are just popular. If a popular person does seem cool to you, get to know... Fuck anti-gravity platforming. Get to know them based off of who they are and not what everyone... And not what everyone else thinks about them. Like, form your own opinions on people. Oh, this is the worst. I hate this. Thank you, it's over. I hated that. This is literally targeting a Death Egg Zone. You're not wrong. Fuck you! I hate these little fucks so much. I'll raise my kids on Bloody Roar. I mean, it's a good fighting game. Of course I'm gonna raise... Like, I'm gonna raise my kids on Peak. Me and Ray refuse to let our children be raised on actual trash. We will raise them on Peak. Well, let's all raise my kids on Peak until one of them goes, "Can I have an Asauchi?" And I'm gonna stare at them like, I don't know where you expect me to get a blank Zonpak toe. Out of your damn mind with that one. Out here looking at me like, I want an Asauchi. Me looking at my child like, you cannot have a Zonpak toe. What the fuck would I do here? What the fuck? And yeah, baby, look, our kids are gonna be looking like, I want a blank Zonpak toe. I'm gonna look at you first. I'm gonna stare directly at you. And hopefully you'll understand that look means why. Oh, Zangetsu, I'm sorry, my name isn't Ishin Kurosaki. You don't get Zangetsu. Oh my god. I thought it was gonna force me to keep going, and I was like, I don't remember that happening. Stop it. No. You're playing with my memory. Also, meet my favorite track in the entire game. Yes, that was all just Act 1, but now we're back to normal act structure. We're back to a stage where you are not racing against the clock to not die. Not today, you little bastard. 1, 2, 3. There. There we go. Alright. We making it. I... One second. I didn't hold shift when I hit that. I didn't hold shift when I hit that, so I think I have to start... I would have to start that over, so... The last thing it did was take me to... Act... Yeah, it took me to Cosmic Angel Act 2. So, realistically, it should take me back there. I don't want to have to do that again. Oh, dear. Okay, it does. It does take me... So it takes me back to Act 2. Okay, good. Well, look at that. We're back here. Nothing bad happened. Yeah, you little fucker. I was ready that time. And I made a new save state. I'm ready. Alright. Shield! Hello, anti-gravity platforming. I'll tell y'all right now, the only game I accept anti-gravity platforming in is a game called Strider 2. You know what? I might play Strider 2. So, like, mentally prepare for Sonic Advance 2, because, man. Sonic Advance 2's bottomless pit fetish is not it. Come on. What? Oh, bastard. Like, why are you waiting up there? I can't wait to introduce y'all to Strider 2. That game, you want to talk about peak? Strider 2, Heike, peak action platformer. It's so slept on. You know, something just hit me. That save state looking real nice right about now. I really wish these games had a re-release too. I feel like everybody needs it. Yes. Yes, you now see it. Also, this track... Ow. Well, no. Killer Queen, Naisan no Bakudan. Maitsa Rasto. I had to bust out the JoJo for it. You little fuck. You don't... Eggman! Build an amusement park! Like, dog, just go build an amusement park on an uninhabited island. There are like 30 out there, I'm sure. Of all the fucking things you want to do, why don't you just build the amusement park somewhere else? Why does it have to be South Island? Or Station Square? Or the center of the earth? Can't you be normal for 5 minutes, Ivo? Also, if you were wondering, no, I'm not playing Sonic Battle on stream. I don't have the patience for that. I'll play Castlevania Judgment, but, not motherfucking Sonic Battle. Sonic Battle is a time investment of its own. That requires a lot of energy. Also, hey, Dev. Forgot to say that. I had to bust out the government because he's actually getting out of hand. Because the issue is, like, if you want to build Eggman Land, okay, fine. Don't use stolen alien labor. Hire people. Exactly, Knuckles versus the 3 egg robots. You know exactly why I don't want to do that. I have no problem with using save states because I've beaten this game at least 7 times since I was a kid, and I have no need to actually play fair. That was literally 20 years ago. Well, no, it's 2024, so that would be 2004. That was 22 years ago. That was 22 years ago. I don't need to play fair. And, like, the Knuckles versus the 3 egg robots wouldn't be so fucking bad if the egg robots didn't self-destruct upon death. That is my major, like, that's my major issue with it, is, like, they explode upon death. Why? Ah, he speeds up before I can land, so it's a landing punish. Actually, I was gonna say, y'all remember something, and I'm like, I don't think, outside of Ray, I don't think most of y'all were here for the Gundam Versus days. For the most part, yeah. KH wasn't around when I was, like, wasn't in the stream chat at all when I was streaming Gundam Versus, like, Maxi Boost on back then. Like, happily, when that was, like, the only game I'd stream. Hate it here so much. Yo! Because, like, the Gundam Versus days was different. I don't think I'm kind of glad those VODs don't exist because the confidence in my, like, I can definitely feel it. There's a different level of confidence in my voice from when I was streaming back then compared to now. I actually feel a lot different. And I'm very glad that I do, because it's a sign of growth. I also remember at one point saying I wouldn't be a VTuber. And then I realized, wait, I don't like showing my actual face. I'm already a very eccentric individual. No, VTuber was the natural progression for me. Fuck you. What the fuck? Wait. Oh, it floated off into the ether. Yeah, nah. I wasn't figuratively alive to you guys. Mr. Silver, you'd be like, yeah, I did like playing the Shadow in that game as well. Because, like, and I bring it up because I was playing a little, like, Gundam with some friends last night, and I was thinking, I wish I could stream this to people. I can't for a lot of reasons. Reasons I will not divulge here. Reasons I will not divulge here because I do not want to get people in trouble. I'll just leave it at that. It's like how I'm playing this game on my uncle's totally legitimate GBA, I swear. It's like I'm trying not to lose rings. And if I lose rings, I just have to be really fucking careful now. I wouldn't mind this fight if he didn't have projectiles. That's probably by issue. Over here. Ora, gotcha! No, give me that. Alright. Alright. Why does he hit faster? Yeah, yeah, especially in the case of, like, Mother Brain of Metroid 1 to me is kind of like... is the genuine definition of a bitch to fight. Alright. Alright. No, we're not cooking. We are not cooking. Not that run. I'll say this. Mother Brain's a much better fight in fucking... in Super Metroid. That's for one very key factor. In Super Metroid, she feels like a complete fight. No, 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 no! Oh. I'm not, like, nah, we're literally at the end, and then all I gotta do is get a means to show off the final boss. So y'all can see that, that glorious final boss, which I think is... like, it's a really cool spectacle, and I think Sonic Unleashed borrows from it. I know Sonic Unleashed borrows the plot beat from Sonic Advance 3. If you think I'm joking, the main plot of Sonic Advance 3 and Sonic Unleashed are damn near identical. Almost like an alarming degree. Projectiles pass. Yeah, like, the main plot of Sonic Advance is that Eggman has broken the world up into 7 distinct zones in order to then acquire the Chaos Emeralds and rule the world. What's the plot of Sonic Unleashed? Like, aside from Dark Gaia, what's the main plot beat of Sonic Advance 3? Weird to think about now that it's said out loud. Because I didn't think about this until high school. Like, it was something I really didn't think about until I got to high school, and when I got to high school and me and a friend were talking about it, I was like, wait. Oh, wait, bro. What do you mean? And he looked at me and was like, yeah, if you really think about it, these are just the same game. And I was so bothered by it. But so enamored by the discovery. Let's go! Exactly. No, Paige! It's not a, like... I say it for a good reason, because I need people to understand. It is one of my favorite pieces of Sonic trivia that a lot of people don't think about. Ayo, we doing a little boss rush? So, this look familiar to anybody? This was my first exposure to this. Like, I want you to know, that was my first exposure to that specific Eggman fight. So when knowing that, like, being a kid and like, oh, this is cool, and then I play Sonic 1, and my brain goes, oh, I get it. It was a reference. I'm sorry, dog. You had to catch that business. It's all a reference! It's all a beautiful reference, and I love it. Also, the backdrop of this stage is fucking great. I'm sorry, I got a teabag. I gotta let him know what dominance looks like. And no, I'm not talking about the glyph from Castlevania. Actually, Cage, I want you to ask anyone you know who's a Sonic fan. Like, I want you to describe the plot of Unleashed as vaguely as possible, but I want you to use the, like... I want you to use, like, the descriptor of, like, breaks up the world into 7 pieces. And then I want you to tell them, no, that's the plot of Sonic Advance 3. Fuck. Also, another really good track for no reason. I just want to hit you with the Inter Shield, dog, that's all. Let's go. Got him. We pop him in the head, you know. We do the good old let him know what for. Like, it is just Advance 3, isn't it? Exactly. You hit somebody with that knowledge, and they'll never be able to unsee it. Kind of reminds me of a song from an anime called Parasite. If you've ever seen, like, it's called Parasite the Maxim. If you've ever heard the name Parasite the Maxim, that's what that song reminds me of. Because, like, the OST is very much like that. Like, very dance, kind of dance, jungle, trap, like, things like that. I haven't been able to play Advance 3 since I was a kid, so I never made the connection. Ah. The only, like, the major difference between them is obviously, like, Dark Gaia, the means and how Eggman splits up the planet. It's very different, but, like, the core idea is the same. Bastard, man. There we go. No Werehog, yeah, like, no Werehog, no Dark Gaia, things, like, a lot of that stuff you would think. Like, you think about a lot of that stuff, and then it's like, oh, wait. Fuck. I mistimed it. fuck? Oh, I've got no rings. Why is he like this? It's just like how SMT4 is just SMT2 again. Exactly. SMT4 is just SMT2 again. We all know SMT... We all know what SMT5 is. It's just 3. It's just Nocturne again. One bonded to some form of demonic or otherworldly power, who is then chosen to reshape the world as they see fit through a path of their own choosing. Like, it's all a lot of franchises get away with that. Link Between Worlds is literally just A Link to the Past 2 for Zelda. Twilight Princess is the Ocarina of Time 2 everybody was asking for. Even though Majora's Mask is technically that, but that's a different topic. We still haven't technically gotten a real spiritual successor to Majora's Mask that follows that same structure, but you get the idea. It's a lot of shit you see and think about, and it doesn't really come to mind until you really sit through it. Metal Gear Solid 2 being Metal Gear Solid 1 again on purpose is not only genius, like, for what it is, like, when the game starts getting very meta, you start to see, like, the cracks, like, you start to see the cracks in the seams and see it fall apart. So it even subverts its own expectations of the scenario. Even when Raiden is talking to Snake about, like, being trained for this, he talks about the sneaking missions from the game Metal Gear Solid VR missions, and Snake blatantly says, virtual reality training. Like, he says that outright, and it's very funny to think about. Like, it's a lot of, like, there are just a lot of games and franchises that will just redo one very specific plot because it worked so well in the past. And that, to me, is genius. You're going to pay for this! Too close. Actually, speaking of Parasite, like, since I brought it up earlier, like, what are your genuine, like, you the people, what are your genuine thoughts on Parasite the Maxim? How do y'all feel about it? Because I personally love Parasite. I think it's a really good anime and manga. And it also touches on aspects of, like, what it means to be human. Hey! That was an accident! Holy shit! I didn't even mean to do that, dog! I did not mean to do that. Holy shit. Hey, thanks, Tails. I did not mean to do that. Look at them boys. Nice flying, Tails. I actually do like this ending more than the supersonic one. So I'm tempted to just not do the supersonic one. Wait for it. Yeah, look at my boy. Look at my boy. I'm tempted to save, like, supersonic for the end of all of this. Like, I'm gonna save actually, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save supersonic for when we get to Advanced 3. Next, like, this coming Wednesday, we will be playing Strider, though. Like, we're gonna be playing Strider 2. All of it, from start to finish. Strider 2 is fucking great. As far as Psychosis Infinite, for real. I definitely, like, if you can handle something that's, like, kind of, like, oh god, when it comes to, like, because, like, the blood isn't it's not gory, it's just a lot of blood happens in Parasite. Because, look, when you get all the Chaos Emeralds in Advanced 3, that's the real peak right there. Yes, non-aggression. But yeah, we'll be saving Supersonic for the end of the, yeah, body horror and shit like that, because it's not uber nasty, but it's kind of like, holy shit, that's a lot. I'd definitely say check out Parasite. Dev, it's really good. But I still love Sonic Advance so much. Even if I'm bad at this game, I still love it. It felt like a very key part of my childhood that I will never let go of. And I highly recommend people check this out. The Advanced Trilogy to me is very worth the time. It was a very short stream. I just wanted to do a nice little small stream because next week we're getting the proper reset of 2 major streams, 1 small stream, 2 major streams, 1 small. That's gonna be our thing. The opening and ending. If you're talking about a Parasite, do that. Parasite introduced me to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and I love that band to death now. Like, I would die for that band. That band is so fucking good. Like, to people who haven't watched Parasite, please do. If you haven't read it, read it too. It's also a really good read. But yeah, that was Sonic Advance 1. Hey, go collect all the Chaos Emeralds. I will do that in Sonic Advance 3, big man. And when we get to Sonic Advance 3, we're gonna be, I got a lot to say about that game and, like, a lot of really good memories with it. Because I also, like, that game is, like, a very large part of my childhood. I was chilling in the Chow Garden to, like, talk about stuff like this. Actually... Yeah, this track. There we go. Yeah. Wait, I can just go back to the room. Duh, what am I doing? But yeah, like... Not that. Hold on, yeah, this. Yeah, nah, let this shit cook, hold on. But yeah, like, I really love going back to this, and going back through all the advanced games, like, going forward, like, in between Parasite Eve 2. Because the Game Boy Advance, and by extension Sonic and Mega Man, are some of the most important things to me as a human being. Without them, without Sonic, Mega Man, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Yu-Gi-Oh!, I wouldn't be the person I am. And, like, the 5th one is obviously Bleach. But I discovered Bleach after I felt like I can say my taste in anime was solidified, and Bleach kind of became the thing that I seek out in a lot of other anime and stuff. So, like, going through all these Sonic games is going to be, like, me just rambling about random Sonic facts, trivia, and lore, and whatever, and shit I know, and just things that come to mind, because Sonic, no matter what, somebody can say, oh, to me, I never really bought into the dark age of Sonic because of, like, 3 bad games. It was always the public perception of these games that then created this Dark Age of Sonic ideology. Because I like Sonic Heroes. I think it's very slippery, but I still like it. I actually enjoyed Shadow the Hedgehog. It has a lot of fucking problems, but I still enjoy it overall. It's not a terrible game. It's not the worst platformer I've ever played, but it's also just not a bad Sonic game in general. It actually controls really fucking well. I can definitely say my main issue with 06 is the narrative, the controls of the characters, and just overall the fact that it was not given enough time. I feel like 06 genuinely could have been the best Sonic game ever made. One of the best Sonic games ever made, if it was given the time needed. Same with Sonic and the Secret Rings. I like the ideas behind that game. I love the Arabian, like, the 1001 Nights as an aesthetic for a setting. It could have been really fucking good, but it's an on-rails Sonic game with very heavy control issues. Black Knight has those control issues, but it's dialed back a little bit, thus creating enough room for me to enjoy it much more. I would like a remake of Secret Rings and Black Knight, with, like, where you can actually properly control Sonic. Borrow some ideas from Frontiers. Straight up. Like, there's a melee button in Frontiers. Use that for Black Knight. And as for Secret Rings, dude, just make Secret Rings play like Generations, or like make Secret Rings play like just make Secret Rings play like fucking Generations or Unleashed, and boom, we fixed the problem with Secret Rings. Because the stage design in Secret Rings isn't all too bad until like the last two zones, and then I'm like, turn this shit off now. Secret Rings is one of my favorite final boss themes ever. Like, what has come to this is fucking amazing. And the less I say about, the less I ramble about how good the theming, like, the core theme of Black Knight is. Like, hot take. Here's a hot take for you. I think the theme of living life to its fullest was done better in Sonic and the Black Knight compared to Persona 3. I love Persona 3. Like, I like that game a lot from a narrative standpoint. But Sonic and the Black Knight did living life to its fullest much better in my eyes. And that's because of how Sonic is as a character. He pulls it all together for me. It's not even a bias there. I genuinely think how he's written in that game helps with what he says to Merlina at the very end. Someone's bound to find this, hear that, and lose their fucking mind, but understand the underlying theme of Persona 3 is living life to its fullest and never fearing death to remember one is mortal. Literally memento mori, but the issue with it is it's low-key a problem with Minato. Or Makoto Yuki, whatever you want to call him. Minato Arisato, Makoto Yuki. Makoto's issue is that the expressiveness of him is done in ways that are too far apart and subtle to really feel like it's intrinsically tied to the narrative. And that's also an issue extended to Kopone, or Hamuko, or Minako, whatever you want to call her. Whatever. With her, she gets moments in the manga to express these things, but it shows how she's never done her proper healing to get over the traumatic experience of losing her parents. She hasn't really healed properly. And the same thing could be said with Minato. So they kind of fuck it up for the game. I put it on them. But I understand because they're silent protagonists, you the player are meant to impart on them, but when you give them some type of personality and identity, it makes that harder for me to, like, do so. Like, it's very hard for me to really get into that, and I see them as themselves, and I read a lot of, like, the dialogue options as they themselves. But that doesn't mean Persona 3 is bad, by any means. No, it does not. It just means I feel like the theming of to live life to its fullest, even if you are afraid of dying one day, you should live your life to its fullest and enjoy everything you find you love about life to the best you can, so that you can die without any regrets. And I feel like Sonic and the Black Knight did that really fucking well. Like, for a story which is essentially, what if Blue Hedgehog was King Arthur? That theme is really done really fucking well in my eyes. And we have a lot of time to talk about all that and more later. Like, as we play throughout, like, the rest of these games. I'm gonna get me a snack. I've been wandering Sosuke. I had a lot of fun going back to Sonic Advance. And of course, as always, go to be easy. Take care. Drink some fucking water like I'm about to do. And of course, as always, have yourselves